Hello and welcome everybody to my channel Bio Entrance, and today we will be discussing University of Hyderabad MSc Entrance Examination question paper for the subject Molecular Microbiology conducted in the year 2019. So coming to the first question. Which one of the following statement is not correct regarding spirochetes? So spirochetes, like other bacteria, swim best in media of low viscosity. So that is not correct, because spirochetes have the added advantage of having an endoflagella and swims best in media of high viscosity, whereas bacteria with ordinary flagella swim best in media of low viscosity. Then next one. Ionic radii are. So ionic radii are greater than the respective atomic radii of electronegative elements. Answer is option D. An epidemic disease of paddy that caused the Bengal famine is. So brown spot disease of rice by Helminthosporium. Answer is option C. Then which of the following functions of maintenance media? So they are used for conservation of the viability and physiological characteristics. Answer is option D. Then curlilan it is a polymer of beta-1,3 linked glucose residues. So answer is option A. Then kelps are which of the following type of algae? So they are brown algae. Answer is option C. Then anthromycin, tomeamycin and neothromycin are which of the following types of antibiotics? So they are anti-tumor antibiotics. Answer is option B. Then which of the following bacteria requires nicotinic acid as a growth factor in their media? So it is Proteus vulgaris. Answer is option A. Which of the following reagent information is correct regarding Duca's reagent? So a mixture of concentrated HCl and anhydrous zinc chloride are and used for distinguishing three types of alcohol. So answer is option A. Then next one. What is perisperm? It is a layer of nutritive tissue derived from the nucellus that surrounds the embryo of a seed in some angiosperm. Answer is option B. Then next one. Which of the following statement is incorrect of conjugation in bacteria? Cells with F plasmid produces sex pili through which DNA is transferred from donor to the recipient cell during conjugation. That is correct. Then in HFR cells, bacterial genes close to the origin are transferred first to the recipient cell. That is also correct. Then F prime cells, the F factor genes along with bacterial genes are transferred to the recipient cell. That is also correct. Then next one. Both DNA strands of the F plasmid are first replicated, then nicked and finally transferred to recipient cells. So it is not correct. It is by rolling circle method that the F plasmid is transferred to the recipient cell. Then mesoform of tartaric acid is. It is neither levo nor dextrorotatory due to internal compensation. Answer is option C. Then a reaction in which two sigma bonds are lost and new pi bonds are formed is an example of elimination reaction. Answer is option C. Chromatium ocini uses which of the following compound as electron donor for photoautotrophic growth? So Chromatium ocini, it is a purple sulfur bacteria and uses hydrogen sulfide. Answer is option A. Then in the structural formula of CuSO4 5H2O, so 4 molecules of water are coordinated to the central Cu2 plus ion and one is hydrogen bonded to the sulfate group. Answer is option B. Then next one. The compound that would produce a silver mirror with a Tollens reagent. It is formaldehyde. Answer is option A, that is HCOOH. Then next one. The broad spectrum digestive enzyme formulation designed to support optimal breakdown and absorption of proteins fats and carbohydrates is known as? It is known as protozymes. Answer is option C. Then bioluminescent dinoflagellates are. So they are Noctiluca and Goniolates. Answer is option A. Then one of the following is not a member of Enterobacteriaceae. It is Stigmatella. This is a repeated question. Okay. Answer is option D. Then next one. The stage in the life history of Plasmodium which can be found both in the primary and secondary host is. It is gametocyst. Answer is option D. Then next one. Inhibitor. Identify the mismatch below. So malonate is a prevents oxidation of succinate in Krebs cycle. So malonate is a reversible inhibitor of succinate dehydrogenase. It is a competitive inhibitor. It is a reversible inhibitor of succinate dehydrogenase. Then cyanide. It inhibits cytochrome oxidase in electron transport chain. Oligomycin inhibits ATP synthesis and rotenone blocks complex 3 in electron transport chain. So rotenone it acts as a strong inhibitor of complex 1. So 1 and 4 are the mismatch. So answer is 1 and 4. Both 1 and 4. Answer is option A. Then next one. All of the following events occur during meiosis 1 except. So homologous pair of chromosomes, synapse and crossing over occurs. So separation of homologous chromosomes, that is also occur in meiosis 1. Sister chromatids of each homologous chromosome separate and migrate towards different pole. That does not occur in meiosis 1. In meiosis 1, homologous chromosomes separate, while in meiosis 2, the sister chromatids separate. So the answer is option C. Then next one. Which of the following methods can be utilized for removing peripheral proteins of the cytoplasmic membrane? So it is osmotic shock. Peripheral proteins are loosely attached to cytoplasmic membrane and they can be removed by mild treatment such as osmotic shock. So answer is option B. Then next one. Which among the following develop in the upper portion of the Vinogradsky column? So it is thiobacilli. Answer is option D. Then next one. If the GC content of a DNA molecule is 54%, then the content of A and T in this molecule is. So GC content is 54%, that means A's T will be 46%. 100 minus 54, that is 46%. Then A will be 23% and T will be 23%. So answer will be option B. Then next one. The xanthophyte cell walls are typically made of. They are made of cellulose and pectin. Answer is option C. The bacteria which causes soil to lose their fertility is. So it is Bacillus nitrificans. Answer is option D. It is a denitrifying bacteria and it converts the nitrate present in the soil to atmospheric nitrogen, and it reduces the amount of available nitrogen for plants in the soil, and hence it reduces the fertility of the soil and are harmful for crops. Then next one. Which of the following bacteria can grow both as chemolithotroph and as chemoorganotrophs? Answer is Pseudomonas pseudoflava. Answer is option A. Then NADH plus H plus are formed during the conversion of. They are formed during the conversion of 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde to phosphoglycerate. Answer is option B. Then next one. Which of the following is the relationship between optical density and cell mass? They are linearly proportional. Answer is option B. Then Sabin vaccine is given to offer. It is given to offer active immunity. Answer is option C. Active immunity is long-lasting immunity that is acquired through the production of antibodies within the organism in response to the presence of antigens. So vaccines, they usually provide active immunity to a disease. Then Tornaria larva is found in developmental stages of balanoglossus. Answer is option D. Which among the following support lithoautotrophic growth of microorganism? It is H2S plus carbon dioxide. This is also a repeated question. It has been repeated some 2 or 3 times, I think. Then next one. Which of the following types of association is present among Staphylococcus aureus and Aspergillus terras? It is antagonism that is present. Answer is option A. Then cod factor is a mycolic acid derivative. Answer is option C. It is trehalose 6,6-dimycolate. It is a glycolipid molecule found in the cell wall of Mycobacterium tuberculosis and similar species. Then what are the characteristics of rough pneumococci strain? They are non-capsulated and non-pathogenic. Answer is option B. Then prosthetic help in. So they help in nutrient absorption and attachment to surfaces. Answer is option C. And prosthetic increase the surface area of the cell for nutrient absorption, which is advantageous in dilute environments. Some prosthetic bacteria have an adhesive substance at the end of prosthetica that aids in the attachment to surfaces. The next question. The genetic makeup of human disease sickle cell anemia is very much studied. This disease occurs due to non-synonymous SNP in beta globin gene at 6th amino acid position. Answer is option B. Then which of the following characteristics give the enzyme its specificity? So it is distinct surface configuration. Answer is option C. Then next one. Identify the wrong statement about aldehyde and ketones. The intermolecular attraction in them are stronger than in the alcohol of similar molecular weight. Answer is option D. Now so alcohols, they contain hydroxyl group which produce intermolecular forces of attraction through hydrogen bonding, and hydrogen bondings are much stronger than van der Waals intermolecular forces. And aldehydes and ketones, they have van der Waals dipole-dipole attractions. So the intermolecular attractions in aldehydes and ketone cannot be stronger, is not stronger than that of alcohols. So the wrong statement about aldehyde and ketone is the intermolecular attraction in them are stronger than that in the alcohols of similar molecular weights. That is the wrong statement and it is the correct answer. Then diarrhea in poultry animals is caused by Salmonella pullorum. Answer is option A. The fruit fly Drosophila melanogaster has 3 pair of autosomes and 1 pair of sex chromosomes. Which of the following is incorrect about sex determination in Drosophila? The autosome do not play a role in sex determination. That itself is the incorrect statement. So answer is option A. Autosomes play a role in Drosophila, because in Drosophila sex determination is achieved by a balance of female determinants on the X chromosome and male determinants on the autosomes. The next one. Cauliflory it is production of flowers on old stems. Answer is option B. Then the outer membrane of the gram-negative cell wall is anchored to the underlying peptidoglycan by means of which of the following? It is by Brown's lipoprotein. Answer is option A. Oligotrophic lakes are poor in organic contents and poor in biotic components. Answer is option D. Then which of the following is required for the absorption of vitamin B12 from the ileum? It is intrinsic factor in gastric juice. Answer is option C. Then undifferentiated cells of Hydra are interstitial cells. Answer is option B. Then, which one of the following is a higher urodinidase that aid invasiveness of Clostridium perfringens? So it is mu toxin. Answer is option C. So alpha toxin, it is responsible for gas gangrene and in infected tissues. The toxin also possesses hemolytic activity. Then beta toxin, it is necrotizing agent and it induces hypertension by release of catecholamines. Then theta toxin, a thiol activated cytolysine, causes the clear zone of hemolysis around colonies on blood agar plates, suppresses myocardial contractility ex vivo and induces shock within 1 to 2 hours in vivo. So the answer here is mu toxin, that is option C. Then in lac operon, the absence of Y-cistron result in non-synthesis of permease. Answer is option C. Organisms that live inside rocks or in pores between mineral grains are called as endoliths. Answer is option A. The bast fibers are their phloem fibers. Answer is option B. Then next one. Which one of the following chromosomal aberration is known to act as a crossover suppressor? So it is inversion. Answer is option C. Then peripatus is a connecting link between Annelida and Arthropoda. Answer is option B. The Fudge display technique make use of which of the following vectors? It is M13 vectors. Then next one. When a gamete that is in N-1 fuses with another gamete that is in N-1, the resulting organism is nullisomic. So nullisomic, it is a gene mutation where a pair of homologous chromosome that would normally be present is missing. Thus in nullisomy, 2 chromosomes are missing and the chromosomal composition is represented by 2n-2. So the answer here is option D, that is nullisomic. Nutmeg botanical name is Myristica fragrans. Answer is option C. Then, a disease cycle in which the pathogen takes several years to initiate new infection is called. It is called as polyetic cycle. Answer is option C. Then, laughing sickness or Kuru disease of humans is thought to be caused by prions. Answer is option A. Then biparental transmission of plastids was demonstrated by Bohr in which of the following? So it was demonstrated in Pelargonium zonae. Answer is option B. Why do scientists rely on mitochondrial DNA to study the relatedness of animal population? Because mitochondrial DNA is maternally inherited and is free from recombination. So answer is option B. Then, next one. For any color to be developed in the alluron layer of corn kernels, the dominant alleles at the 2 loci and the recessive condition at the 3rd locus must be present. That is capital A, R and recessive condition at the 3rd locus, that is small I. Any other genotypes will produce colorless alluron. What phenotypic ratio of colorless would be expected in the progeny from mating between paternal and plant of genotypes? Capital A, small a, capital R, small r, capital I, small I. So this is the genotype and they are selfed, and these are the gametes of one parent. Similar type of gametes will be produced in the next parent also. Same gametes will be produced. So what I have done is, wherever there is capital A, small a, capital A, small a, I have taken only those gametes. Only few gametes I have taken. The rest of the gamete where small a will be coming in the cross, in the Punnett square, I have not written that. Okay. So I have written only those where you will get a combination of capital A and small a as well as capital R and capital A. If you want, you can write and see for the others using this particular gametes by drawing your Punnett square. So what I got is, I got 9 colored. That is those which have both capital A and capital R, and those which and small I in homozygous recessive condition. So I have got 9 colored. So out of this 64, the rest will be colorless. Okay, I have written here colored. It is not colored. It is colorless. Okay, by mistake I have written here it is colored. 9 colored and 55 colorless. That is 64 minus 9. That is the rest is 55. So they will be 55 colorless. So the answer is option B. 9 colored and 55 colorless. Then identify the mismatch. So bifidobacterium produces acetic acid. Frankia fixes nitrogen. E. coli methyl red positive and Enterobacter H2S positive, which is not H2S positive, it is H2S negative. This is also a repeated question. Then next one. A metabolic pathway that results in the generation of glucose from non-carbohydrate carbon substrates such as lactate, glycerol and glucogenic amino acids. It is called as gluconeogenesis. Answer is option B. Then heparin is it is a mucopolysaccharide. Answer is option A. Then paraffin wax it is saturated hydrocarbon. Answer is option D. Then next one. Among the nitrogenous fertilizers, one containing the highest percentage of nitrogen is. Answer is option B, that is urea. Then which of the following statement is true for Succus entericus? So it is an alkaline fluid produced from Werner's gland of the intestine. Answer is option B. Then hypo is used in photography because of its complex forming behavior. Answer is option C. Then which of the following statements are correct about nodule formation by Rhizobium species? So nodule formation requires participation of both parent plants nodulin genes and rhizobial nodulation genes. So that is correct. Then node factors synthesized by the nodulation gene are lipochitin oligosaccharides. So that is also correct. And infection thread forms during nodule formation in an internal tubular extension of the plasma membrane that is produced by the fusion of Golgi derived membrane vesicles. That is also correct. Then nodule formation in non-leguminous plants are mainly mediated by Rhizobium species. So that is not correct because nodule formation in leguminous plants are mainly mediated by Rhizobium species. So the answer is option C, that is 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Then next one. A mixture of CuSO4 and CaOH twice used as fungicide is known as, it is called as Bordeaux mixture. Answer is option D. Then characteristic that distinguish arthropods from annelids and mollusks are. So absence of trochophore larva, that is correct. An external skeleton made of chitin, that is also correct. Subdivision of the leg into movable segments, that is also correct. And distinct mandibles, that is also correct. So option D is the answer. Then saliva of leeches contain an anticoagulant called hyaluronidine. Answer is option B. Then Escherichia coli DNA ligase uses NAD plus as cofactor. During the actual ligation reaction, that is joining of the 5' phosphate and 3' hydroxyl group to form a phosphodiester bond, the leaving group is. So the answer here is leaving group is option D, that is AMP. Then next one. Match the following using the codes given below. Camalexin, it is indolic secondary metabolite. So 1C. Ipomia marron, it is abnormal sesquiterpenoid. Isocoumarine, it is a lactone, and rishetin, it is a bicyclic sesquiterpene alcohol. So answer is option C, that is 1C, 2D, 3A and 4B. Then pick up the odd among the following TCA cycle intermediates. So the answer is citrate because that contains 6 carbon atoms whereas the others contain only 4 carbon atoms. Then hexanth embryo is found in the life cycle of, it is found in the life cycle of Taenia solium. That is answer is option C. Then match the following using the codes given below. Mumps is caused by virus, so 1E. Syphilis is a ringworm, which bacteria? Answer is 2A. And a ringworm is fungus 3B, and malaria is a protozoa 4C. So the answer here is option C, that is 1E, 2A, 3B and 4C. Then lateral root primordia arise by localized cell division in the pericycle. Answer is option A. Then which one of the following is not a product of non-cyclic photophosphorylation? So carbon dioxide, it is not a product of non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Then next one. Match the following using the codes given below. Garner and Allard, that is photoperiodism. 1C. Bateson and Punnett linkage. 2D. Sutton and Bowry chromosome theory of heredity. 3B. And Michelson and Stahl 4A duplication of DNA. So the answer is option A, that is 1C, 2D, 3B, 4A. Then which of the following is the least mobile nutrient element in plants? It is iron. Answer is option C. Then members of deuterostomia are, they are echinoderms and choroids. Answer is option A. Next one. The mycelium seen in the basidiocarp of agaricus is, it is tertiary and dikaryotic. Answer is option C. Then the most important factor affecting transpiration inversely is, it is humidity. Answer is option D. Match the items listed below with corresponding responses. Shade avoidance, photomorphogenesis, 1B. Then bending of the shoot towards the source of light, 2D, phototropism. 3. Light dependent vegetative to reproductive transition in plants, that is photoperiodism. Then 4. Light induced reduction in the photosynthetic capacity of a plant is photoinhibition. So 1B, 2D, 3A and 4C. Answer is option B. Then next one. Bayer's junction are sites which help in the joining of which of the following? So cytoplasmic membrane and outer membrane. Answer is option A. Then which of the following is correct for a photosynthetic cell in plant? So starch is biosynthesized in the stroma and sucrose is biosynthesized in the cytosol. Answer is option A. Then the 3-step in citric acid cycle in order of their occurrence. That is condensation, oxidation and regeneration. Answer is option B. Then Artemisia maritima yields a drug called santonin. It is used as an antihelminthic. Answer is option D. Then dihydrouridine is, it is a pyridine nucleoside found in tRNA. Answer is option C. Then the non-leguminous genus known to form root nodules with rhizobic symbiont is, it is Parasponia. Answer is option C. Then proteosomes are protein complexes which degrade damaged proteins. Answer is option B. Then which of the following enzymes, although absolutely vital for vertebrate life, had never been developed in vertebrates in the course of their evolution? So that is cellulase. Answer is option C. Then pollens in Pollinia is a characteristic feature of the family Orchidaceae. Answer is option A. Then Metridium is, it is a sea anemone. Answer is option D. Which of the following alkenes can show cis-trans isomerism? So the answer here is option B. Has different groups attached to both carbon of the double bond. So they can show cis-trans isomerism. Answer is option B. Then radioactive isotope employed by Kelvin for tracing the path of carbon in photosynthesis was, it is C14. Etiolation in plants is caused by growing in the dark. This is a repeated question. Then clinofragment. Clinofragment has 5' to 3' DNA polymerase activity. Then octyl glucoside is used to It is used to solubilize membrane proteins. Answer is option C. So that's it. Thank you for watching my channel. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.